What's up, guys? Welcome back to JodabeniTV. Today's another amazing day to get out there, and we're going to be better today than we were yesterday. And for today's video, I'm pretty much going to be explaining to you why I'm still chasing a professional soccer contract at the age of 25. So my name is JodabeniTV, and if you don't know me, I was playing Division 1 soccer at UTRGV for the past 2 years, and I was making videos showing other players how they can get to where I've managed to achieve too. And pretty much I started the YouTube channel so people can, those who don't know how the journey is like, I was documenting my own journey and just allowing them to pick up things that I didn't get the chance to know about. And so any of the little details that I think are important, I would make videos to show them. And now there's one step left, because the whole point of getting to a Division 1 school is to eventually move on to the professional world. And breaking through to that world would open up brand new doors to players who want to get to that level, because now I can have concrete evidence of how to make it to the professional world, which is a big reason why I'm still chasing the dream as of right now. So if you're new to the channel and you want to stick around, follow the journey, be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. Well, you have the option to hit the like button, but it doesn't hurt. Just takes like 2 seconds, 2 seconds, that's all. So now let's get started with the video. So why is Jodabeni chasing a soccer contract even though he's 25? A lot of players, they all, once they hit 21, 22, they decide, okay, I'm already 22, I haven't signed a professional contract, I'm out, and they quit soccer. But what they don't realize is, those players that quit at 21, 22, 23, 24, those quitters are very beneficial to people like me who still keep going, because whenever they opt out of the race, I'm there to take the spot that they could have had. And a lot of the blessings that I've received in the game itself, I know it's all directed to what God has blessed me with on my journey, which is very important. I tell players all the time to be sure to put God in their plans, because you don't know what's coming, and God can see everything, and He can give you wisdom to find the right path that will lead you to wherever you need to be. I graduated high school in 2015. I didn't come to a Division 1 school till 2019. Almost 4 years later, I was still practicing, doing what I could in my power. I didn't know how I would end up to a Division 1 school. I did pray about it, and eventually one day, God led me to a right spot. I sent the coach an email, he responded, and boom, I came here, I tried out, and I made the team. And just like that, I would have never in my entire life knew that I would come to UTRGV to come play. Out of all the schools, Division 1 schools in the United States, I didn't find out about UTRGV until the week before I emailed the coach. So the number one reason, I really want to show people how possible it is to attain certain things whenever you put God in your plan. And I can do all I can, and if it's God willing, I will sign that contract. And I really believe that God can help me reach the next level. And by God taking me to that next level, I know there's a lot of you guys out there who are simply relying on your faith. And your faith is going to be, what makes it or breaks it for you. And I want this journey to be an encouragement to those who are already, maybe they're already past 21 years old and they don't have a professional contract, or they've never been on any high level team. And I want you guys to take this and grasp it and maybe hold on to it so that you can push even further in your journey. The second reason I'm still chasing this journey is pretty much for fulfillment. Anything you do in life, it can be a job, a sport, whatever it may be. You may be good at it, but you may not enjoy it, so you don't really get fulfilled. I know playing professionally, even when you first break into the game, you ain't gonna be making a lot of money. What you see on TV with Neymar and all of them, those, that's a whole different caliber of professionalism. When you break in, you're gonna be eating dirt. You're not gonna get anything, but it's, if you love it enough, it won't even matter to you. I'm not saying, just go all in and forget about your life. Obviously, I'm at a university right now. I took my parents' advice. They advised me I should have a degree just in case. Some people would say having a plan B means you don't believe in plan A, but I don't see it like that. As you can see, with the year of 2020, people couldn't play anymore because of what was going around. Can't say it because I might get demonetized. But because of that thing that was circling around the world, a lot of players couldn't even play games. A lot of people would test positive, and all these things would happen, and there was pretty much no sports. So in the future, how do you know if there's gonna be something like that coming again? We don't know. And as you get older, I may have kids down the line, I may have a wife, and I will need to be able to take care of my family if I can't play on the field. Which is why I'm in a university. I have 1 year left, 2 semesters. Just 2 semesters left, and then I have my electrical engineering degree. That itself, I know is gonna be something that will secure me and my future in regarding if I start a family and anything in the soccer world goes wrong, I can still take care of my family. That's me planning ahead to be responsible for the responsibilities that I already know I'm going to be responsible for. Versus going out just playing soccer, you know, not backing myself up financially or even setting up a plan where something like, you know, the virus happens again and nobody can play. You're not making money when you're not playing, and now your family needs, you know, fundings to take care of certain things. So I made sure I secured my position financially, which is going to be my engineering degree that I'm going to have on the side whenever I'm done with soccer, or if I ever need to for emergencies, I can, all right, get up, you know, rack up the boots and take care of my family. A lot of players can't say that. So a lot of players are stuck in situations, even if they get to the point where they don't want to play anymore, they don't have a choice. Like, they don't have any other thing they can do, because a lot of people, once you're past 25, you really don't want to go back to college for 4 years, because from 25 to 29, you know, your responsibilities, your car notes, housing, all these things are already under your belt. You're no longer with your parents, so you're on your own, and it's very hard to complete a degree under those circumstances. Now, the third reason I'm still chasing a professional contract is because out of all the professional players in the world, I know I'm better than at least one of them. And that is where I truly believe that whenever you understand and you believe in your heart that you're better than at least one player, it'll help you tremendously, because you can go try out for a team. It could be Barcelona. It could be any other team that if they invite you for a trial and they're looking at you, you may be that one person who's better than that one player they were planning to get rid of. And magically you showed up and they took you in. And that's all it is in the game today, because out of all the pro players that I know, that I've spoken to, each player will say they have that one player on their team that they don't understand how they got a professional contract or how they're even able to be on that team. And you'll understand that contacts plays a big part in all of this. Just because somebody's a professional doesn't mean they're a good baller, but it does mean they do know how to put in hard work. They do know how to manage their resources, contacts, and this is why they are pros. I know there are people out there who are amazing ballers, but the reason why they will never sign a professional contract is because, one, they may not have the resources to even fly out to different trials, etc. Two, they don't have the contacts. And just by those two, and three, you may not have the resume needed to be on certain teams for certain agents to take you seriously. You may be the best player, but nobody cares. Nobody cares. So I have to put more work than somebody else who maybe grew up in an academy and just bounced straight into college and into the professional world. I have nobody. So my grind is gonna be definitely harder, and I can't attach my timeline, because a lot of the timelines, online players will be like, am I too old to go pro? I'm already 21. Our timeline is different because we weren't raised in the foundation of academies. We literally ate dirt wherever we went, and eating dirt won't get you signed as quickly. But if you keep pushing, you know, anything you do that is hard now, life will become much easier. And that's the same reason why I did engineering. It's gonna be super hard for these college years, but once I finish, I have my degree under my belt. Come on now. I won't ever need to worry about my finances, because engineers are always needed. as technology improves, who do they need? Who do they need? Engineers. Economy can be falling down, but engineers are needed everywhere. So I just, I honestly believe whenever you're chasing that contract, if you understand that there's somebody, you're better than somebody, you can keep pushing to the next level. Now, so the fourth reason I'm still pushing, let's take a look at the average ages in the leagues in America. Okay, for the MLS, the average age in the MLS is approximately 27.2 years old. That means there's a lot of players who are over 27 who are playing in the MLS, and there's half of the players 27 and under that number. So if you're 22 and you think you're too old to play pro, the MLS average age is 27. You still have 5 years before you reach the average age. Now let's look at the USL League Championship. The average age for the USL Championship is 24.9. So pretty much 25, the age I am right now. So on average, there's maybe players above me all the way to maybe 30, 31. And then there's players under me all the way from 20 but in average, the average age is pretty much 25 years old. Now, if we look at the USL League One, the average age is 23.2. That's also because a lot of the academy players play in USL League One if they don't go to college. And then we can count the total amount of professional players in the United States. There's a total of 2,065 players. And I honestly believe I'm better than at least one of those players on whichever team. And there's teams who are always looking for that specific person ideal to their team. And a coach will not know you exist unless you present yourself to them. I'm a center back and a right back. Maybe there's a coach out there today looking for somebody who has exactly my attributes. But until I present myself in front of them, they will not know I exist. And I'm over here complaining that I don't have a professional contract. But did you present yourself to that coach? Out of all the teams in the world, have you presented yourself at least to all of them? It's gonna be hard, but you gotta push, When you're at the bottom, you just gotta grind it out. And even if you look at Canada's league, I just wanted to add it because, there's a lot of teams. I don't want to make this video super long. But if you look at the Canadian league, the average age for the CPL is also 25. So the last reason why I'd say why I'm still pushing is because I have been blessed with the opportunity to come to the United States. I'm from Congo, and there's millions and millions of people outside of the United States that wish they could be in my shoes today. Today, I'm at a university. I'm finishing up my degree. My housing gets paid for. I get to eat every day. I have a roof over my head. I get to train. I get to attend trials. I get to work to get money for other trials. And I know English. I can talk to a majority of all the coaches around the world. And I've already played at Division I level in the United States. Even adding all of those, I have been highly blessed, and I can tell I'm very highly blessed and favored by the Lord. And why not, Why not chase the contract? I'm already getting my degree, and I have no kids. I'm not married yet, so it doesn't hurt anybody. If my family needed me to work, I would put soccer aside and work. But God's got them covered right now. They don't need any financial help from me. So if anything, I'm in a perfect position to push forward to see if I can get that contract. And taking guys along with me, it's another reason why it motivates me to keep going every day, because I know if I can grab it, starting soccer at 16 years old, signing a professional contract, I know there's gonna be others who are gonna be more inspired to be able to do it. Because a lot of people didn't think there could be a sub 4-minute mile until one person did it. And after that one person did it, over 600 people have broken it today, including high schoolers. And the same thing with this journey. A lot of people say it's impossible, it's hard, it's not worth it. Well, we'll find out. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like down below and leave a comment down below if you know anybody who's looking for a team. If you know any coach looking for a certain player. I'm a center back, a right back. Let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. JodabeniTV is out.
I can feel my face, but nothing really cannot stop me till I fall. Went and picked up my pace. Now I gotta